Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be making a junk journal. I do not know if this video will be split up into parts. I just don't know how long it's going to be. It's only the second junk journal I'm ever making, so we're just gonna do it together, and I'm gonna try to include elements that I also included in the first one that you guys have seen previously, because that's what I said I would do a video on. So I will be adding a lot more different stuff into this album as well, or journal. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And I will be using up some scraps from this Bow Bunny Count the Waste collection. So I previously used this in an album. I still have some full-size papers in here and some half-size papers, but I still have some full-size, so I want to use up as much of those as I can. And let's get started in my junk journal making. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is pick out these full-size pages. So let's see, I have this one. All right, and then this one is a cut apart sheet, so I'm gonna leave that one in place for now. And I will go back to use some of the scraps as well, but for now, let's do the full-size sheets. So let's see how many I have here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, great. So we could do 4 double-sided pages with this, and actually we also need a cover, so I guess 3 double-sided pages on the inside, unless one of these will fit to be my cover, but I think these are too small. All right guys, so I'm gonna have to pick out my cover using one of these. So let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna decide which I want as my cover, and I think I might want this as the front, but my pages is gonna be 4 by 4, so, or yeah, I think this is this 4 inches? Let's see. Okay, that is 4 inches, so maybe, well, the cover is gonna be a little bit bigger, and we could cut this down, but not really. All right, so that's not my cover. We're gonna make this one on the cover, so it's gonna say happy and in love. That will be my cover piece. And I'm gonna try to figure out which one coordinates well with it. So let me cut this out. Okay, so these cut aparts I will save for later. I do want to include a bunch in my album, but this one I know I want as my cover, so we're just going to cut this one out now because we have to coordinate paper to go with it. Okay, so here is my cover, or my cover cut apart. I probably want something a little bit busier for the cover. I'm almost thinking the stripes. I think the stripes might look cute. Yeah, let's do the stripes. I think the stripes are gonna look good. All right, so we'll do the stripes as the cover. And I don't wanna cut this page yet because I know that this is gonna be a little bit bigger than the inside of my pages. But actually, you know what? Let's make it, we're just gonna cut it a little bit bigger. So my album, or I keep saying album, this is a journal. My journal is going to be 8 inches across the top. Okay, so I'm gonna cut 8. Should I make it a little bit bigger? Let's do like 8 1/4, maybe. All right, so I have that scrappy, and then this, let's score this maybe at 4 1/4. And if it's too big later on, I could cut it down, but I'd rather have something bigger for now than too short later for my cover. So this is by 12 inches, so let's score at 4 1/4. Yeah. Okay, so I have my score line. I'm gonna crease that. Then I'm gonna bring this in again, and I'm gonna cut this at 4 1/4. All right, and there is my front cover, or this is my first part of my journal. And this is a little bit bigger, so I also need a back side piece, but let me match up all the other pages first, and then we'll see what goes together. Okay, so I have that. Maybe when we get to the inside, I want something darker. I'm thinking maybe we'll do this one. So if we do that on the inside, then let's try to play with the other pages. So then we'll have that. Then we could have this back to back. And then we could have this one with maybe this. Then polka dots. And then this. Is that too dark? It's a little dark. No, but I think I like it like that. All right, so that's going to be the order of my pages. So this is going to be the inside cover. So let's cut that at the same measurements. All right, so again, I'm going to go to 8 1/4, I think is what I had. And I want to do some stitching around here, so that part will probably not be on camera, but we will see. I want to score this at 4 1/4. This is going to be a lot of me bringing stuff in and moving stuff out of view because I don't have the space, guys. But here we're scoring at 4 1/4. Okay, I'm going to fold that along the score line, and now we're going to cut this at 4 1/4. All right, so this is going to be our inside, so this one we have to actually fold in the other way. So this will go like that. So that, how is this bigger already? What did I score wrong? Did I cut something wrong already? Oh my goodness, I thought I didn't. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. And then what is the height? Oh, I think I did 8. All right, so this one's a little too tall. I didn't make it that much taller. All right, but we're gonna end up sewing this together, and what I want to do is sew on each side, just not down the middle. So like this would be a page I would sew, and this would be a page that I'm gonna sew, but that will happen later on. For now, I just want to get all my pages. So let's get to cutting and scoring all these other ones. So I'm gonna cut them off first at 8 inches. Okay, so I'm gonna score all of these at 4 inches, but I'm not gonna cut them on the other side yet, and you guys will see why. Not all of them, okay? But I will score them. So this is the next page. I think we're going this way. Oh, I never noticed this before. There's like words down here. I don't know what it says, but there are words. All right, so we're gonna score at 4 inches. Maybe I should do, because we cut it at 4 1/4. Let's do a little after 4 inches and see what happens. Okay. So this is, which page is this? Oh no, this one's supposed to go like this. And you know what? With this first page, if that goes like that, let's do like a little, we could do a pocket. So let's score this right here. Oh, we could just do like a fold out thing. Yeah. So that could be a little fold out. And we're obviously gonna have to cover this with patterned paper because the back side will get covered. So that could be a little fold out. Like it could be like the next page in the journal. And then later on, this could be a fold out. Okay, so that's another page. This next one, I'm gonna score this one at 4 inches. No, sorry, 4 1/8, I think we're scoring now. Hold on guys, just to kind of get my head around this. Oh, this I want, oh, this is backwards. Okay, so this is gonna be a fold out page this way. Okay, so this would go in like this. This would fold out like that, okay. You know what guys, we can make this the same. So we are gonna stick these both together. I thought. I think we messed up already because then this would have been going that way. Okay. Let's switch some pages around. Let's do, I guess, this one instead. This is complicated. So maybe this one needs to get scored. You know what? We're gonna follow the same score lines of this. So we're gonna line them up. And this one would get scored right here. And this one fantastic. So this is, see guys, I'm learning along with you guys. Wait. No, because this goes this way. I'm getting so confused. Okay. So then let's score these pieces. Just folding it along the lines we just scored after matching it up. And this one's actually gonna go the other way. right? So, okay, great. It goes like this. Okay, so that is our next page. And I'm gonna have to sew these together before I rescold them later on, just because I want them, you know, sewn together. But that is the second page. Now I have to feel like I have to switch my pages around. So this one, I feel like I need this page. All right, so we're gonna score this one at 4 1/8. And I will cut this one down. This is not even scored right. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm filming this and doing this at the same time with you guys. And I hope you guys don't mind that this video is going to be long, but sometimes you just want to see the whole process, right? And if you're following along, especially, like, you like to see people's mistakes and things and just their process of figuring things out, right? I hope you guys are okay with that. Okay, so let me cut this at 4 1/8. How is that still smaller? Maybe it's there. Okay, 4 1/8. We got a scrappy there too. So this is the next page, which I guess goes like this. Okay. That one folds in. Okay. I don't like that. No, maybe that will be the next one. Hold on. I'm just switching all my pages around. I thought I had my pages figured out, and apparently I don't. I'm gonna do this one. So we're gonna score this one at 4 1/8. Okay, so this one is gonna go here. So this is what we have so far, okay? So then that goes like that. This is the flip out. This is the previous page. All right, now that looks good. Now we could continue. This one we had already scored. Yeah, that's fine. So this one, okay. So this one, I should be cutting at 4 1/8. I'm gonna make a little tuck spot. So we'll make that, let's cut it at 5. And this part, we'll score him, and this will be a little side tuck spot that we will sew down. So we will stitch that part down. the little tuck spot. Probably should have made that a little bit bigger. And actually, I wanted him going the other way. So we'll have to put a strip of paper there. You know what? We might as well just cut him off, right? Okay, we're just gonna cut him off because we'll end up putting a strip of paper covering that up. See, guys, figuring it out as I go. So we'll see if we could use that later, but it's kind of beat up now. Okay, so this is the next page, and then this is the back side of that page. So we gotta score him. You know what? Some people do it this way where they like score against these marks. There we go. That looks straighter. Perfect. And now I'm going to cut this at 4 1/8. How are my pages getting shorter and shorter? I mean, or I guess longer and longer. Like I had to cut this whole strip off. I don't understand. But that's how it's happening. Okay, so this one is going to go that way. So here, wow, this book is getting quite chunky already. Okay, so here is the inside of our pages. Let's start from the beginning. So I can't really crease that one. That one doesn't want to crease. Anyway, here's the cover. Then we have this. We have this. We're going to have this flip out. Then we're going to have this next page like that. Then this page, then we have this one, then we have this, and then we have this. Okay, so that is my junk journal so far. I think now is where I need to be stitching. No, this is not where I need to be stitching. I think I could stitch some of these, but I need to figure out pockets and things because I want to stitch over the pockets as I put them in. So let's figure out some pockets, I guess. So I'm going to put away these scrappies. I think I'm just going to throw this one out because it's got like this ugly crease line. Probably not going to use him. But let's put these scrappies back in my pile. I want to see what other scraps I have in here of like pages that I haven't used yet because I really want to use up lots from the collection and I think that would be cute. Ooh, there's this piece. Oh, we could include this somewhere. Yeah. Okay, let's make this another little spot. So we will cut you, make you a little shorter. We'll cut you at 7 inches. We'll cut off this strip here. So let's do 4 3/4. Okay. So 7 by 4 3/4. Let's find another strip that size. Ooh, I really like this page. Oh, that's doesn't fit. Oh, it was so close. Okay, let's use this one. We're gonna cut them. So we have to cut them a little shorter. Okay, cut off that strip because it was uneven. I guess we're gonna cut this at 4. Let's do 4 1/2. Was that 4 1/2? No, that goes 4 1/4. 4 1/4 by 7 inches. So cut this one to 4 1/4. Okay. And now we're gonna score these. So these are 7 inches. I'm gonna score each of these at 3 1/2 We might need to cut off a little bit because sometimes it's not always even when you're scoring. Okay, and then this one. Okay, I want him this way. That's actually fine. So this could go in somewhere else as a little tuck spot in our journal. And I almost feel like I want him, nope, not there. Nope. Maybe I want the red on the outside. Let's try him this way. Maybe next one. Maybe we'll put him in here. So that could go in there. I also want to add in some other things in here, but before I even get to that, I shouldn't even worry about those scrappies yet because I'm not going to stitch on those. I should probably worry about my pockets. So let's do a pocket maybe on one of the busier pages. Or maybe the not so busy page right here. No, because that goes, nope. This collection is so busy, guys. Let's try. Maybe let's try this paper. But I feel like this I could kind of use as like a cut apart for something. You know what? Let's use this guy. I know I want pockets on the front pages, the front and the back. So you know what? Maybe we'll just do I almost kind of want to do my striped pockets because those are cute. That's a cute paper. Maybe let's just do some striped pockets, guys. What do you say? So I'm going to cut these. No, let me cut the strip off first. And is that too tall of a pocket? Probably. But you know what? I think I want to gusset around it. No, if I do a gusset, then I can't stitch on it. So no gusset. So let's cut him down to, let's say, 2.5. Is that too small? It's a little smaller than I was thinking, but it's okay. And we're gonna cut him at 4 inches because those covers are 4.25, I think. I can't remember what we cut them down to. So we're gonna cut these at 4 inches. And I think I might wanna stitch around these. I thought I was gonna stitch around them when I stick them down and do it all in one shot, but I think I want to stitch around the whole entire pocket. See, so there's kind of like a little outline here, which I think is cute. We could punch a little hole into these. And, you know, I'm just going to stitch. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna stitch along the top. I think the rest is gonna get stitched on with when I do the pocket itself. But here's what I'm gonna do with those pockets. So these, what did these measure? Oh, they were 4 inches, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put this in my envelope punch board, and I'm gonna punch this at 2 inches. So I'm gonna line it up with 2, and I'm gonna punch it, and that's gonna create like this little notch for me. So you could also use like a circle punch, like a little circle punch, and just like punch half the circle into this. But I already have the punch board, so that's just easy for me to use to make my little notches. And I'm going to start paper clipping things together so I know what goes with what. So I know that this I want on my first page, and this will also keep my pages together. And I want another one in the back pocket here. Great. So now this was my second page, right? So here's my second page. And I feel like this needs to be shorter. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's fine. I'm just wondering, like, when I go to sew this, am I supposed to sew it like when it's closed or when it's open? Okay, I know we can add in like tuck spots and other things later on, but right now, just trying to figure out these pieces. So there's a pocket. I have no idea what I'm gonna put here. And we're still gonna add in like other elements into here, like in between the pages, but for now I'm just trying to think of like where I want my pockets to go. So I like those pockets. Maybe let's skip this one. Maybe let's do, yeah, maybe let's put some like a side loading pocket here. Oh, we could use this paper. Can we? Oh no, because then that opens up. Why did I use that paper? I love that paper though. Okay, maybe let's use this one. Okay, maybe, yeah, let's use this one. So I'm gonna cut this to maybe we'll do 5 inches. Okay, so that's 5 inches. And then I'm gonna cut this at 4 inches. Okay, 4 inches. And then I'm gonna cut this from corner to corner, and I'm gonna make an angled pocket. All right, is that gonna look cute? Gosh, I hope so, because we got it. Oh, that creates 2 of the same pocket. Maybe we could have a top loading pocket on one of them. So this would create a pocket here, and it's gonna go right on the edge of the corner, so it'll all be stitched down, and that's, yeah, that looks good, right guys? I like that. Okay, so that's that page. Okay, I'm gonna paper clip that. Do we also want a top loading pocket here on the other page? It's not gonna look like this, guys, in case you're wondering, because there's pages that still go in between. But let me put that in for a second, and let's see where that ends up. So that would look like that. That looks good. And then this one would look like this. I think it looks cute. Yeah, okay. And then I know I want like another strip somewhere for a pocket, so We don't look like we got too many strips left, but let's just do maybe like one tuck spot. Oh, let's do it maybe on this page right here. So this was gonna be like a side strip. That's not big enough. Oh, the striped paper. Maybe not. I like it, guys, but I feel like it needs a little something more. So I'm almost thinking if I put like this border around it that just says love you from this strip thing, we could like stitch it together. Let me see what that's gonna look like. Because I have these other pieces in here, so might as well use them, right guys? I was thinking like a gold outline, but I also want to use up this paper as much as I can. So it's not really an even cut, but then I should have that. What are we going up to? 8 inches, right? So 8 inches. All right. We should probably cut this at 8 inches. And not everything I cut is gonna work out just great, but here's to hoping that I'm doing a pretty good job. So I was thinking this strip could go right here with this I love you on the side, like that. That could be a little tuck spot, or it could be right here, or it could be right down the middle. Nope, I think I like it separated like that. So this will be a tuck spot. This doesn't quite hold it with the paper clip, but we'll paper clip it like that. I know what's gonna go there. Okay. All right, I feel like I'm ready to start sewing. So I'm gonna sew these and I will be right back. So I was about to start stitching and I forgot a super important piece that I wanted to add, and I want to add it in between the pages, which is my envelope, guys. And why is this envelope so big? Oh, I didn't realize it was this big. Oh my goodness. So we're probably gonna have to stitch along my envelope too, because he's quite big. And I can't cut out like the window things. Anyway, but the reason I am doing this now is because I wanted to stick this in between pages. I don't know where to stick him. Then here's a tuck spot. Maybe actually there's a pocket, there's that. I don't think I want him here. Maybe. I kind of want him here though. So what I need to do is, this is why I need to do this now, because when I go to stitch, I wanted to stitch this envelope in between so that I can fold him like this and it's gonna like live in there. Okay, so yeah, I think he'll go right here, and that could still close. Is this pocket too big? Oh my goodness. This envelope is too big too. Well, I know we need to cover him up with some paper. Let's try to figure this out. Let's see if I could use him. Okay, so here is my paper trimmer. I'm gonna trim him like so. All right, and then I'll trim some from the top and hope that's good enough. Okay. Stuff it. Okay, that looks like it's gonna fit. So this was gonna get sewn in between. Okay, and this was gonna fold up like that. But then when you go to turn this page, I don't want it to interfere. So we might need to, I guess, do something with the bottom too. Wasn't expecting to do this much to this envelope, but I guess we are. We just need to make him a little shorter at the bottom. So we'll do a whole entire strip shorter. Now I know it'll fit for sure. So I'm gonna probably end up stitching around these two pieces separately. But now, since I already have him cut up, we might as well cover it with some patterned paper, you know? So now this should be easier to cover up with patterned paper, actually. So that's good. This is gonna be like this. We probably want to cover this part up with like at least a strip. Yeah, so we'll get like a strip of paper for that. Okay, let me paper clip this back for now while we're working with my envelope, because I can't do the stitching without my envelope. I almost forgot about that. I'm so happy I came back, I knew I wanted to add that. And this is just like a pink envelope I got in the mail. I didn't dye it or anything, but I knew I wanted to use it. So let's pick out some paper. I almost feel like I'm gonna use this polka dot. Let me just see again, because that's gonna go in between here. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the polka dot on the front and the back. If I have enough paper, I have another polka dot sheet here. So, yay, we should be good to go. Okay. So, this one, to be honest, I will probably just glue it down and then cut him out. That sounds like a great idea, right? Oh, but I also need to do the inside of this, because this is what's going to show through here, and I don't want that gray. This is becoming a thick envelope. Oh, this is cute. Will this fit? Please tell me it fits. Look! That's great. So that will cover up most of that. Oh, I really like that. Okay, hold on. But if this goes, this is supposed to go this way, this goes in this way, so this needs to be facing this way. Oh, but that makes me so happy. And then this will cover up. Yeah, it's gonna cover up that piece anyway. Yes. Okay, that looks great. So I'm gonna glue that down. Everything except this like top corner. And I'm not putting too much glue. I still want to stitch around this thing. But that's gonna that's gonna be great. my altered envelope. Now this has just become a true junk journal, right? That's what makes it a junk journal. Okay, so that's the inside. It's gonna go like this, so it'll be covered up. Perfection. No one will ever even know, and that will be stitched on. Oh, I love that. I love that it says the I love you just peeking through there. And I actually kind of like this envelope look on the outside. Let's see, maybe we just need to cover up the back, because I kind of like it like that. Makes it look more like a real envelope, you know? And I think I am actually going to leave that. We're going to cover the back though, because this piece is going to be showing and I don't want like this there. So we're actually going to glue him down to some of this paper. This is becoming one sturdy envelope. I probably should have used ATG tape, probably, but I didn't. Just ATG tape doesn't make it as hard. And that is not a good spot for it. I gotta use the other side. But now there's like a little corner on that other side. Okay, it's becoming messy now. But we're gonna cut this out. And like I said, I still wanna stitch on this, so it'll be okay. Okay, so this is gonna be on the inside. This is my little envelope. We just need a strip right here. So it doesn't even look like an envelope anymore. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I wanted to keep the look of the envelope. But that's how it's looking. Let's do this. Will this fit? No. Let's see, what is the strip? Nope. 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 Ooh, let's use this one. There's like the strip here with these florals. Let's do that strip. So I'm gonna cut him down. I think that's a good amount of strip. Might be even too much. Nope, it looks like it's gonna be perfect. So that's gonna go right here on the edge to cover up this gray right here. Oh, darn it, I should have used ATG tape again. I hope that glue doesn't show on the other side, because that's where I wanted my envelope to peek through. Okay, it might be okay. So I will probably stitch on this envelope because I do need to kind of paper piece them back together. But this is what it's gonna look like. You have that strip showing right there. This is the edge right now of the envelope. It would get put together like this. And then this is gonna go into here. So let's pretend it's in between the pages. This is a pocket right there, and it's gonna go like that. Okay, so then you'll be able to like open it and then still put some goodies inside of here. I'm hoping to not have any of this gray showing. If it does, well, I'm not gonna be too mad about it, but hoping it won't be showing. We'll see though. I just don't want to bulk it up too much right there. Okay, and I'll probably stitch on these separately. So I'll probably stitch, you know what, maybe we don't need to stitch separately. You could probably just do it together. Nope, we're gonna do it separately because I want the stitching up here also. Yeah, we'll do it separately because I want the stitching all around. And when you open this up, there's gonna be a cute little something there. I don't know, we're gonna figure that out later when we're decorating. All right guys, I'm gonna get to stitching, and again, this is gonna get stitched in between 2 pages so that it will fold like that. Okay, all right guys, I will see you back soon. Once I'm done stitching, I'll show you all that. Oh my goodness guys, this is turning out so cute. So I did all my stitching, and here's the front page. I added in some doilies. I also stitched around this cover piece that I wanted, and I added like a gold background layer to it, and that's going to go somewhere here, but I added the doilies for a little bit more decoration on the front cover. So it's just one doily, and I had cut the rest here so I didn't have to fold it over, and I added that other piece right there, but it's just one doily. On the back here, I added in my custom, like my logo stamp, so I just stamped that on there. But this will get on here at some point eventually. I just haven't decided yet if I want like seam binding attached to the spine, or if I just want it wrapped around afterwards. And I still need a little bit more decoration here. I'm thinking maybe like another little square, just smaller somewhere. Maybe like have this offset a little. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But for now, it's just like this. Then here's the next page. The pocket I had to stitch first, this piece. Just because I wanted that stitched, and then I stitched all around the rest. Then here's the next one, and this is the one that opens up. I have to figure out a way to kind of keep this closed, because when you go to the next page, it kind of just like opens. So I got to figure out a way to keep this closed. I don't have much space here though, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do yet right there, but we'll figure something out. If anything, I guess we could always add like a Velcro closure, right? I don't know, we'll see. Here's the next page, and you can see I did the stitching all around. So on the front covers, I did the zigzag stitch. On everything else, I did like the regular stitch. Here's the next page, and then I totally forgot to stitch on this pocket here, but it's still a tuck spot. So I should have stitched on this first and then stitched it to the page, but originally I had stitched the whole page first, forgot about the pocket, and I had to go back and restitch, but so then I forgot to stitch the pocket. Here's the next page, and this is the center, and here's that envelope. So that's all stitched in, and look how cute, and I could still use this envelope and everything. So that's super cute. I love how this looks in here. It makes it look like officially like a junk journal. Then here's the next page, and here's my tuck spot here. So that's all open there, but everything is stitched around. And while I was stitching, I was like, I need some pom-pom trim. So I just added that in before I stitched everything. So you definitely want to, I mean, sometimes you could add in your trims after, and that works fine too, especially if your like sewing machine can't handle the trims to be sewn on. You could definitely add in your trims after, and I probably will onto some other pages because one isn't enough. It's just the one that I remembered to add some trim onto, so I did. Here's the next page, and then here's that little pocket again. Isn't it so cute? I love how this is turning out so far, but this video is getting long already, so I'm going to keep that as part 1, which is just, I guess, the base of the book. Part 2. In part 2, I will start figuring out these little pieces. I will start adding in some other pages, other elements, like some notebook pages. I have some of these like guest check pages, so I could add in some of those. And we'll see what else I'm going to add in here. But for now, that is part 1 of my junk journal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next junk journal video. Talk to you soon. Bye.